video, I'll be defining Germain prime, safe prime, and it's one of the primitive root. An odd prime p such that 2p plus 1 is also a prime is called as Germain prime. So this particular prime is called as Germain prime if the corresponding integer, which is 2 plus 1, this is also prime. And in this case, this integer is called as safe prime. This is also a prime. So we'll call this as Germain prime. And this was named after the French number theorist Sophie Germain. And still it's an open problem to show that there exist infinitely many Germain prime. But one of the result that is available in this connection is to know what is a primitive root for the Germain prime. So the result is, if p and 2p plus 1 are both odd primes, then the integer minus 1 to the power p minus 1 by 2 multiplied by 2 is a primitive root of 2p plus 1. So in fact, this is going to give me only two value. Either it will be 2 or minus 2, because the first factor here is minus 1 to the power something. But that depends upon the particular prime. So if that prime is of the type odd, and hence the whole quantity is even, so I'm going to get a plus 2, and in other case I'm going to get a minus 2. So this will act as a primitive root for 2p plus 1. Now let us prove that. So in the proof of the theorem, we can see that p and 2p plus 1 both are odd primes. So let us consider p an odd prime. This is of the form 4k plus 1 or 4k plus 3. And also let us consider the another prime, that is 2p plus 1, as q. This is 2p plus 1. So I just renamed that prime 2p plus 1 as q. And what I need to prove here is that minus 1 to the power p minus 1 by 2 into 2, this is a primitive root of q. So this is what now I replaced from the statement as root of 2p plus 1, which I renamed here as q. So this is primitive root of q. And I'm going to consider now the cases. So let us take the first case. In the first case, I have considered that p is 4k plus 1. So we will first investigate for this case, and then we will investigate for the next case, that is 4k plus 3. Once we have fixed the prime p as 4k plus 1, so this means what is the q? Q is 2 times p plus 1. This means this is 2 times 4k plus 1, and this makes it as 8k plus 3. So q is 8k plus 3, and we want to investigate that minus 1 to the power p minus 1 by 2 is a primitive root of this particular q or not. So as q takes 8k plus 3 form, in the similar way we can see minus 1 to the power p minus 1 by 2. This is the quantity that we want to check that whether this is a primitive root of q or not. This value will become as minus 1 to the power p is 4k plus 1, and then we are subtracting minus 1 whole divided by 2 into 2. So this value is 2. So what we now need to see here is to show 2 is a primitive root of q. This is what we want to see here now in the reduced form. Once we have fixed the class for p, it fixes the class for q, and hence it fixes the class for this primitive, it fixes the value of this primitive root. So we want to now show that 2 is a primitive root of q. 2 is a primitive root of q if and only if 2 to the power phi q is congruent to 1 modulo q. This is by the definition of the primitive root. So this is hold if and only if this will hold. We can see that here, that if 2 to the power k is congruent to 1 modulo q, so we can say that k is order of 2. This is order of 2. And whenever we have this quantity as order, so order divides phi of q. That means k must divide phi q. So to show that this is a primitive root, what we have to consider is that we consider an order here. So consider the possibilities of order. Consider the order of 2 as 1, 2, p and 2p. These are the possibility. And why I am considering this as 2p? As we can see that this quantity is phi q. Phi q is q minus 1, and q minus 1 is, we can see here this from this statement itself, q minus 1 is 2 times of p. This is 2 times p. So the maximum power it can take 2p, and we are considering actually the divisors of phi q. So the divisors of phi q, so here I can write that divisors of phi q are 1, 2, p or 2p. Now let us investigate for all these cases. And we have to see that for all these cases, if it is not congruent to 1, then definitely the order is 2p, and hence 2 act as a primitive root. And that solves our case for the first case, that is p is equal to 4k plus 1. So now let us investigate. In this case, when order of 2 is 1, this means 2 to the power 1 should be congruent to 1 modulo q. So this is not possible. This congruence is not possible because we can see that q is an odd prime. Let's take when order of 2 is 2. So if the order of 2 is 2, that means 2 square should be congruent to 1 modulo q. This is also not possible again because in that case also q divides 4 minus 1, that is q divides 3. But the minimum value for q that we can take here, as because we have considered that p is an odd and q was 2p plus 1. So if p is an odd and the minimum odd quantity we can take 3. And in this case, this minimum quantity becomes 7. So this is not possible for in this case also that q divides 3. Now let us take the other case. Order of 2 is p. So I have to exclude this case also. This means 2 to the power p is also not congruent to 1 modulo q. This is what I want to now show. Now to show this, what I am going to consider is I consider 2 by q. Using the Legendre symbol properties, I can write this as q minus 2 to the power q minus 1 by 2 modulo q. And here you notice that from here, q is 2p plus 1. Q minus 1 by 2 is p. So I can replace this p by this quantity, and that's what we are doing here. 2 to the power p modulo q. This is the value 2 by q as a Legendre symbol. Now also notice that whenever I want to find 2 by q value, this is either plus 1 or minus if the odd prime is of the form 8k plus minus 1, or if the odd prime 8k plus minus 3 form. Now see here, this is 8k plus 3 form, and initially also we have seen that q is of the form 8k plus 3. So for this form, Legendre symbol will take the value minus 1. And if it takes the value minus 1, so the left hand side is minus 1, and in the right hand side I have 2 to the power p modulo q. So we see here now, from here we can see that this implies 2 to the power p is not congruent to 1 modulo q. And hence this result hold that we have just written here. So hence this will hold. So now the only possibility is order of 2 is twice of p. And if it is twice of p, that ensures that it is a primitive root, because we wanted to check 2 to the power phi of q is congruent to 1 modulo q. And it holds because in this case, this is 2 to the power phi q. Q is a prime, so I can write it as q minus 1. But we see this q minus 1. We see this q minus 1 is twice of p. And here it is 2 to the power 2 times p. So this hold. For the remaining cases, it does not hold. But for the last case, this order definitely hold. That is phi of q. For every prime, because from here we can see this hold for every prime. This is Fermat's theorem or this is Euler's theorem. So this result always hold, independently of whatever we are discussing here in context to primitive root or the Legendre symbol. This particular congruence always hold, that if there is a prime here and this 2, because the GCD of 2 and q is equal to 1, this means 2 to the power phi of q is always going to be congruent to 1 modulo q. So here this will hold. If this hold, this is equivalent to this one. This hold, so that means this will hold. And that ensures us that 2 to the power 2p is always congruent to 1. So the order of 2 is 2p. And that proves our case for the first circumstances when I am considering the p as 4k plus 1. Now let us prove this result for the another circumstances here where we have taken it 4k plus 3, because we have considered that p can be any odd prime. For the first case we have proved it. Let's see now for the next case. In the case 2, we consider now the next situation when it is 4k plus 3 form, and this time the quantity that we are looking for, the primitive root, which is this multiplied by 2, this will become as minus 2. So we want to prove that minus 2 is a primitive root of q. This is primitive. This is what we want to prove, primitive root of q. To prove minus 2 is a primitive root of q, what I need to consider now is minus 2 to the power phi q is congruent to 1 modulo q. And hence phi q is the order of minus 2. So order of minus 2 is phi q. And let's check if there is any smaller order or not. So for the smaller order, let's consider the possibilities. So order can be, if there is a smaller order, that has to be again divisor of phi q, which in this case is q minus 1, and q minus 1 will become 2p, because we have seen that q is twice of p plus 1. That's the value for q that is initially given in the theorem. So order can be again 1, 2, p or 2p. Just in the similar way as we did for the 4k plus 1 class. In this case also I am going to exclude now the possibilities. Let's see if order of minus 2 is 1. In this case I need to check minus 2 to the power 1 is congruent to 1 modulo q or not. But that's not possible. So we can see here directly 3, q does not divide minus 3 because q is the least value, that is 2p plus 1. And if p is an odd, q is also an odd quantity. So that's not possible. Order of minus 2 is 2. In this case, minus 2 to the power 2 should be congruent to 1 modulo q. This is again not possible because q does not divide 3. Again, q does not divide 3. Order of minus 2 is p. In this case, I need to check minus 2 to the power p is congruent to 1 modulo q. Let's see this. Let's investigate now. Does this hold or not? Does this hold or not? So I need to investigate this. And to investigate this, I am going to consider again the Legendre symbol. And here I am going to consider minus 2 by q. Using the Legendre symbol properties, I am just splitting out the Legendre symbol modulo q. And this left hand side can also be written in the form minus 2 to the power q minus 1 by 2. So these all are the Legendre properties that I am using. But this further left hand side can be written as minus 2 to the power q, using again back to the same equation that was the value for q that we have written. So this value depends upon these quantity, and we have already done now here some of the results as that minus 1 by q. This value is either plus 1 or minus 1 if the prime that we are considering that is of the form 4k plus 1 or 4k plus 3 form. So that means in this case, because the prime here q is 8k plus 1 and that will give me this form 4k plus 1 only. That will be of this form. So this value is minus 1. And in this case, this particular value, that is 2 by q, it will also take 1 minus 1. If q is of the form 8k plus minus 1 and 8k plus minus 3 form will give me the value minus 1. So this is of the form 8k plus 1 here in this case. So the value here is plus 1, because whenever we say that p is congruent to 4k plus 3 form, what is the value for q? You can see that q was 2 times p plus 1. So this means if it is 4k plus 3, q is twice of 4k plus 3 plus 1. That means it is 8k plus 6 plus 1. So this quantity is 8k plus 7. And 8k plus 7 is actually this form that we are going to cover here in the 8k plus 1 form. So this form plus 1 is plus 1 and the form which is minus 1, that is actually 8k plus 7. So this allows me to take the value 2 by q as plus 1 and minus 1 by q value as minus 1. That's here that we have considered now. Now just substituting these value modulo q, the left hand side is minus of 2 to the power p and the total quantity now is congruent to minus 1 modulo q. Okay, so this congress proves that the other one that we were trying to investigate, does this hold or not? It does not hold. So we can say that this does not hold. So the only possibility now left for the order is 2p, as we did in the last case. So the order of minus 2 is 2 times p modulo q. And that proves our result that minus 1 to the power p minus 1 by 2 into 2. This is a primitive root of q. This is a primitive root of q and q is actually 2p plus 1. So this proves our case that minus 1 to the power p minus 1 into 2 is a primitive root of q and q is 2 times p plus 1.